Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Our next fight to continue our amateur state championships, the welterweight this time. First coming out, we have Miles Beck. Miles Beck is 1-0 out of SMA from Conover, North Carolina. Being cornered by Roger Carroll and those guys. Who knows if that's a heavy jiu-jitsu school, but I know Roger Carroll is a very good black belt. Do you know anything about Miles? I think he was if I'm not mistaken, he was a last-minute replacement.
Yeah,
is that correct?
Maybe not last minute, but he took it on about a week notice,
Okay.
so short notice for him, but he stays ready. I talked to him at the weigh-ins last night. He's not a guy that goes in and out of camps. He stays ready, he stays in shape. He's willing, he's taking on...
On the red side of the cage, bring me Jordan Weeks.
Yeah, so he's taking on Jordan Weeks. Jordan has a lot of experience as an amateur. I believe he's 7-6, his amateur record. Again, 7-6 versus 1-0. Maybe Miles Belk knows something we don't know.
Now, excuse me, Jordan Weeks, he says he's coming out of Fitness Edge MMA, but he also was located in Charlotte, North Carolina at some point. Did I get that wrong?
Columbia. He was at Columbia.
Okay.
So he's one of our main event, Derek Kennington. He's one of Derek Kennington's students. When Derek was in Columbia, he fought on the Columbia scene for a long time, and he moved to Myrtle Beach to train under Derek.
Oh, wow, okay. Like 14 amateur fights, Jordan Weeks bringing a lot more experience than his opponent into the cage. How can that make a difference in the fight, in your opinion?
Oh, well, especially as an amateur, we touched on it earlier tonight. It's all about experience. You get a lot of guys that deal with nerves different ways. This will be Jordan's 15th fight, opposed to his opponent. It's his second fight. Whether they fought outside of the cage or not, that doesn't matter. When you're told you're going to fight another man a week out, 2 weeks out, a month out, in a cage, or meeting him on a date,
here we go.
it plays
this
a
fight
huge
is for
toll.
the South Carolina welterweight state championship. Starting in the blue corner, he's wearing the black trunks trimmed in green. He stands 5'10". He weighs 168 pounds. He is 1-0 in the cage, representing Superior Mixed Martial Arts from Conover, North Carolina. Please welcome Miles the Hulk Belk. His opponent on the red side of the cage, wearing the black trunks trimmed in red and white. He stands 6'2". He weighed in at 169.5 pounds. His record, 7 wins against 7 losses. Representing Fitness Edge MMA out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Please welcome Jordan Weeks. Your referee is Kevin James.
And we are underway for our welterweight state championship. Jordan Weeks in the red corner, in the blue corner, John Belk, and Jordan Weeks hurts him early. Jordan Weeks landed a big shot. He's all over him. This is not good. Belk is in trouble. Jordan landed some good shots, couple hammer fists. What's Belk need to do here, Walker?
He needs to move. He's sitting here taking, even though they may not do him much damage, he's taking punches over and over, and that plays a toll.
Little cut across pass attempt by Jordan Weeks, trying to get to a better position. But either way, he is dropping bombs.
Now, Jordan has way more experience on the ground than Miles Belk does. Belk is in trouble right now.
Belk did a very good job recovering half guard. It looked like he was getting ready to get mounted, and that could have been the end. Not where you want to be to Belk, if you're Belk, to start off against a guy who's got a lot more experience than you.
Not at all.
And looks like Jordan has achieved mount position.
And the difference here in some of our earlier ground fighters tonight, Jordan's being a little more patient than those earlier guys tonight. He's got mount. He knows he's in a good position. He's just taking his time. All Miles Belk is doing by restraining and fighting this is exerting energy. Jordan knows that. You see Jordan is putting a lot of pressure on him, keeping his weight down.
Jordan with a solid mount here. I'm not sure how Belk's going to get out of this. He's pushing off the cage, but it looked like Jordan shut it down pretty easy. Jordan really pinching the knees together and just dropping hammers on him. I'm not sure that Belk's going to be able to take this for another full minute. Punching from the bottom, not really what you want to do here.
He needs to control Jordan's posture. He's just covering up. You know, whether those punches are hurting him or not, the ref is watching. You know, this is 30 punches where he has not answered. He hasn't done anything to advance his position.
Well, state championship or not, a referee's not going to let an amateur sit there and take a minute of consecutive punches, no matter how hard they are.
No, not at all.
Jordan Weeks switches over to the key lock. Doesn't like it, goes right back to mount. I really like that.
Nice work.
Man, that looks like it's deep. Belk pushing on the knee. Not really sure what he's going for. That key lock from mount is a tough one to get. Wow.
Short
Deep
time.
head and arm guillotine. Can Belk hold on? Nice round hitter. You know, obviously a dominant round by Jordan Weeks, but you know what I liked about it too is he fell over for the submission. Unlike the amateurs we saw earlier, they didn't fall over, they fell off for the submission early in the round. He waited till the last 5 seconds, fell off, couldn't get it, but then it didn't matter.
No, dominant first round by Jordan Weeks.
Yeah, looked like he landed a big right hand right out the gate. We're going to see it here. Yep, a counter off the low kick. Listen, that's what they tell you. Do not throw naked low kicks. And what that means is don't throw a low kick that's either it's not hard and it's not set up. And all Jordan did was just wait for it and counter.
Yeah, absolutely. If in this next round, if Belk is going to throw punches, or I'm sorry, throw kicks, he needs to cover them with punches first. You know, he needs to disguise them with punches. Again, he's fighting a taller, rangier fighter. Naked kicks, as you said, that's not what you want to go with some guy that's got, you know, 5, 6 inches more reach than you. You know, he's going to touch you every time whenever you kick. He's going to touch you with his arms.
Fighters up, second down, ready for round number 2.
I definitely agree. All right, here we go, round 2 of a 5-round amateur fight. I'll tell you what, if you're Miles Belk, that is really not what you wanted from the first round. You got to make something different happen here. Jordan Weeks full of confidence, dominant first round, already pressing forward. Lands a good right hand to set up his single. Sucks the leg out without a whole lot of trouble. Right back on top. Again, Miles Belk punching from the bottom when you should be defending takedowns. That is just really not the strategy you're looking for.
No, and anytime you see a guy punching from the bottom, you kind of know that it's a little too late.
Yeah. Some nice Ninja Turtle compression shorts by Miles Belk, though. Props to him for that.
Those may be boxers.
Yeah. I went with compression shorts, but I'm pretty sure they're boxers. Jordan at half guard. Oh, nice sweep by Miles Belk.
But again, you know, it's not so much that Belk is in an advantage right now. Jordan is a very active guard. He's the more advanced amateurs on this amateur card of tonight.
And just as you said, a beautiful setup. Goes to the triangle. If he can just lock it up, which he does now, turns the corner.
Again, punching to get out of a submission.
Yep.
Whoa.
I can't agree with that one.
Man. Jordan Weeks celebrates by running face first into the cage. That's what we like to see here. We're not, you know, as if we're not taking enough punches, we're going to go punch ourselves. Beautiful fight by Jordan. Dominant first round, dominant second round. To be honest, Belk was really never in this thing.
No, you know, the experience played a huge factor here. Jordan was on his back, wasn't threatened at all, knew what he wanted to do, slapped on the triangle. hook, line, sinker.
And as you see it there, Jordan Weeks, super excited, as is his team at Fitness Edge MMA. Dominant performance by him, your new welterweight state champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute, 23 seconds into the second round, referee Kevin James calls a halt to this action. Your winner and new South Carolina welterweight state champion, Jordan Weeks. Putting the belt around his waist is the former state champion, Cody Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your new welterweight champ, Jordan Weeks. Jordan, dominant performance. Is that how you saw it going?
Yeah, man, I was nervous most of the day, but like last half hour, 45 minutes before the fight, I was completely calm. I want to thank God first off for just giving me this opportunity. I just felt, a spirit of calmness, strength over me, and yeah, it just went just how I pictured it. I want to thank first off. I also want to thank Miles for taking this fight on like 2 weeks' notice. He's only had one other fight other than this, so his second fight, he's taking a title shot. I've had a lot more experience, so there's a lot of balls for him to step up on short notice.
And it looked like your experience really showed there. You know, you dropped him with the right hand in the first round, but it was really the grappling that got it done. Talk about that.
Yeah, I knew, I'm a purple belt under Derek Kennington. He was a very high-level black belt. I trained with Joe Selecki, Cody Jones every day. 2 very good brown belts. Cliff, very good blue belt. but no, so I trained with a lot of killers every day. So, I mean, once I hit the ground, I wasn't really worried about it. On the feet, I wasn't really worried about it either. So either way, I was good with it.
Sounds like you got a lot of people here cheering for you, man. You want to say anything to these guys out here?
Yes, hey, I appreciate everybody coming out. I appreciate all the support. I love all you guys. Everybody that bought tickets, hey, I still got t-shirts available if anybody wants one.
Come get you a Jordan Weeks t-shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, your new welterweight champ, Jordan Weeks.